on push. This is freefocusdance.com. I'm about to teach you how to do a forearm freeze. Alright, the forearm freeze is a standard breaking or b-boy move. So it involves freezing or staying still while balancing on our forearm, which is from our elbow to our hand, okay? So we're gonna mostly be towards our wrist, but we're gonna use our hands for a little bit of stabilization. All right, so easiest way to practice this, get onto your knees, all right? And if you need something soft, if you haven't done any freezes before, make sure you do some basic baby freezes. This is a beginner move, but not an intro or a basic move, so make sure you have a basic understanding of freezes. So we're going to place our right forearm on the floor. If you're left-handed, do this opposite. You place your left forearm on the floor. So left-handers, left forearm on the floor, right hand, right forearm on the floor. This is important how we line up our forearm. If you've ever played basketball, they tell you to look through your hand at the ball, so looking through your elbow to the hoop. Look at 3 basketball tips here. Okay, so we're going to use this idea, this concept, because it's the best position to be in. It's going to give us the most balance to have our elbow lined up with our core, which is basically the middle of our chest, between our ribs and our stomach. We're going to have that lined up, looking towards it. It's going to go onto the floor in front of our knees, lined up. We can move this hand slightly how we need to inwards. So we don't really want to move it outwards, but you need to move it a little bit inwards. That usually helps. But you can definitely just have it straight in a line. Take your opposite hand. You're going to place it in a triangle position, so point, point, and third point. So not up here, not down here, right in the middle, even distance apart, so we make a nice triangle here. All right, looking at our elbow, we can get to our toes, and we are going to try to balance using mainly our elbow and the broad side of our forearm, and the rest of the weight is on this other opposite hand. Get onto our toes, we can bounce and try to get our hip over our shoulders. So hip, we're going to try to lift it up above the shoulders. Hip, hip. Okay, if you feel like you're going to fall over, then make sure you have one leg down. So if you're right-handed, right leg stays down. Left-handed, your left leg stays down. Okay? That way I can bring my left leg up above my hip and feel my balance, but have my other leg keeping me so I don't fall over. A little more up. All right, that's pretty good. Maybe even a tiny bit more up. Okay, I got just a second of balance with my other leg down. That's all I'm gonna get, but I feel that I have the balance. Now it's time to take the next leg and meet and touch the other foot. So, triangle, forearm in front, arm is in a straight line. Okay, we don't want it bent or bent like this. Okay, it's not gonna work. We want it straight from our shoulder. Okay, bounce up. Feel the balance, meet the next leg. Okay, once you meet that leg, stiffen it up and take your head and look through the window. So we have a triangle here and we have a small window of space that we can look through. If If you want, you can open your legs up. We call this the scissor position. So having our legs split is going to help us balance much more easy than being straight together. You can look through your window. Okay, and then you can try to put your legs together if you want to make a nice straight line. Okay, and that's it. Takes a lot of balance, takes a lot of practice. Just repeatedly doing this will help. Use a mat, go outside on the grass and carpet. In case you fall, you can roll out of it. Learn a basic baby freeze, some basic moves, and this should be pretty easy for most people to achieve pretty quickly. Thank you for tuning in to freefocusdance.com. I'm Push. You just learned how to do a forearm freeze.